First time since the League Cup defeat by Newcastle in early October. No problems for Blackburn once Alan Shearer's ankle injury had cleared up. But there have been a few problems in scoring goals lately in spite of his efforts. Just 4 in the last 7 games after scoring 11 times in consecutive games. Brian Hill of Kettering is our referee. And Middlesbrough kick off attacking the goal to our left. Blackburn defending the only unbeaten away record, not only in the Premier League, but throughout the entire Football League. Usual position for you-know-who. Wilcox thought the Newell was going to drop back to collect it. Shearer. Man confident in his ability. Newell moved away to take a good position, as we might see from this. He's going off to the left, but Shearer determined he's going to get in the shot. Just didn't have the angle. Now, Tommy Wright. Reflection helped what was in fact rather a poor cross. It's Hendry who ends it. Phillips. Mustoe. Space left side for Wright. That's too long. Didn't actually need to touch it, Hendry. Better. Hignett. Goalkeeper did awfully well then, because Wilkinson made the run across him and he held his ground before moving. In fact, there was an infringement, but even so, Bobby Mimms, well, whether that was hesitation or good play, judge for yourself. But as Hignett goes up, he holds his ground. Wilkinson might have got a touch but didn't. Mimms did. Invited the interception. Turned too sharply by Sherwood. Tommy Wright, Wilkinson far post, 3 others at the back of the 18-yard area. And appeals for handball, the ball driven at Cowans. No question of a penalty in my opinion. Quite again. Better. Full stretch was Hendry. Neatly done by the other Hendry. Corner. Good strong header. It was actually cleared by the Borough player who'd gone in. Wilkinson, who met it full on the meat of the forehead. And it was Hendry going for it who inadvertently got in the way. Typical header by Paul Wilkinson, and Hendry was looking to flick it over, but all he did was to flick it away. Wilkinson, top scorer again at the moment for Middlesbrough with 9. Total of 24 last season. A bit of hurdling by Hendry. 4 to his left. Passes slightly behind Hignett. Help at hand with Phillips. Thought about the left foot shot and then made no other decision. Decision of any sort. Jason Wilcox. Wright finished at the half. Tried to curl and does. Lovely goal. Jason Wilcox. Slipped with the inside of his left boot and past the right hand of Steve Pears. Good goal. He came inside and past the outstretched hand and inside the post. That'll make his job a bit easier. His team leading. Ray Harford in the foreground there is number 2. Kenny Dalglish. Lennie Lawrence, the Middlesbrough manager, down on the bench. His side beaten only once at Ayresome Park this season, but have won only one in the last 12. That's at home and away. And pretty tempestuous end to the first period, but a happy one as far as Jason Wilcox is concerned. It's his first goal of the season, and it divides the teams at half-time. Middlesbrough 0, Blackburn Rovers 1. A change of personnel in the so far rather anonymous midfield. Jamie Pollock, 18-year-old from Stockton, brought on by Middlesbrough in place of Robbie Mustoe. Interesting looking around those who played well in the first period. I think it's fair to say that they were mainly defenders. Here's Chris Price. Phillips had quite a lot to do with mixed fortunes. Phillips. Moran. Flag stays down. It's a very good challenge by Pollock, but his reaction to the tackle was really rather juvenile. No good having the talent if you can't control the temperament. Really did overreact to that. Clearly very keen when he came on, but it was beautifully won. And then he was challenged as he got up, just pulled by Sherwood. But his reaction was really over the top. Good piece of man management, in my opinion, by Brian Hill, the referee. Smoke moving behind the lights. The message it's sending so far is that the home side are losing. Breaks by Wright. Offside against Shearer. Or was it against Newell in the middle? Sherwood took his time to secure it that well, but wasn't hasty in his own box. Here's an opportunity. And it's made to count. Hendry gets the equaliser. Laid on by Pollock. It's 1-1. Down the left side. Pollock turning onto his right foot, took it on his right, and Hendry slipping it in with his left. The youngster has made his presence felt. Ripley's made a good forward run. And I don't think Whyte was aware of his presence until the challenge came in. Moran. Hendry! 2-1 Middlesbrough. Goodness me, it's come alive. Really a very, very good strike. Didn't clear it there. Hendry didn't stand on any ceremony at all to beat Bobby Mimms, who was certainly at full stretch and couldn't get to the ball. Free kick is Middlesbrough's. Fleming, it's hanging a bit. Oh! Now, was that by intent? A strong header from Colin Hendry. Thought occurred to me that had that beaten the goalkeeper, we'd have had a hat-trick by Hendry, but by two of them. 20 minutes gone. 25 to go. 2-1 Middlesbrough. Pollock gets a second chance. And it could break for them, and it does. Hendry has a hat-trick. A little fortuitous, but credit Pollock with having the second go, having made a hash of the first. The second, to tell the truth, wasn't much better than the first, but it resulted in a pass which was seized on by Hendry. No chance at all for Mimms. Between the 52nd minute and the 66th, John Hendrie has scored a hat-trick. Handball. That's a good ball by Fleming. And a good cross, and here's Wilkinson. Should have been 4. Maybe justice was done, because even if it was inadvertent, there was clearly use of the hand. But it was a good ball down the line, an excellent cross, and Wilkinson will kick himself, having kicked the ball over the bar. And as we looked at Wilkinson missing his chance, scoring Middlesbrough's 4th, Blackburn have brought on Wegerle and taken off the former Middlesbrough favourite, Stuart Ripley.
Phillips, struggling to stay onside, but they succeed in doing so. Wright's cross. Oh, what an extraordinary back pass by Kevin Moran. And it was fairly puffed away by Bobby Mimms, and they escaped, did Blackburn. Had to adjust his footing and barely made contact with the ball, and Hendry following in was close to a ball. Newell. Wright's cross, Phillips' header. Mike Newell again. The foot was a bit high and the free kick is given against John Hendrie. Cowans and Pears, well, watched it and it went away. Carried late and survived. And it was Shearer who was the unfortunate Blackburn player. Newell inside Wegerle. Cowans. Wegerle is now ahead of him. Good ball to Shearer.
ran on a little bit more than he would have wished. And that's an own goal by Phillips. It's not all over yet. Shearer's cross, which goalkeeper was coming to meet, and it came off Phillips, and the score is 3-2. Space seems to be opening up for the visiting team. Price, the best of passes he was given. The anxiety in the crowd can be clearly felt. Here's Shearer, turned away by Fleming. To go. The team who started the day 5 points adrift of the leaders, battling to get a point. Bit of push and shove. Middlesbrough's free kick. Moment really when the manager and his coaches mustn't show anxiety. Those who are staying irritated by those who want to leave. To his usual position. Might not have been such a tense finish if he'd finished the opportunity he was presented with to make it 4. Pollock. The Nerves survived the finish. An excellent comeback by Middlesbrough. A hat-trick for John Hendrie. And from a goal down, a victory by 3-2. And the own goal by the skipper, Phillips, doesn't count for anything. Blackburn beaten for the first time away from Ewood Park, and an afternoon that John Hendrie will remember.